This afternoon, some people are still dealing with the damage left behind by last week's severe storms. 5 News spoke with people in Cedarville and in the Natural Dam area who saw that damage firsthand. From Monday through Thursday. With temperatures soaring, many drove around looking for places to cool off. The storm also damaged the Natural Dam Community Center and several homes. Jimmy and Janelle Brown were driving when the storm hit. Trees were uprooted in their yard. Winds ripped part of their roof off, but they say their biggest concern was just making sure everyone in the community was safe.
It was like there was a shield around the building. So, I don't know. There's a limb right there that how nothing hit the buildings. I'm shocked.
People say they are still working to clean up, especially helping people who faced some of that bad damage to their homes. Well, now to a developing situation here in Arkansas involving multiple law enforcement agencies. They say 8 missing kids are back in safe hands as part of what is called Operation Hope. This is an effort that started 8 days ago. It's focused on 4 kids reported missing from foster care and high-risk situations. They found 3 of them last Tuesday, but during the operation, 6 more cases popped up across the state. So far, 8 children have been found, leaving 2 still missing.
We are pushing so hard to get that children from missing from care to 0. And of course, when we look at across the state, we have those 30 missing kids that are still missing, and we're just not going to stop until we bring them all home.
Similar efforts have taken place in Mississippi, Missouri, and in Kansas. Also developing, Arkansas lawmakers are racing to find solutions to the state's growing prison overcrowding problem. This week, lawmakers asked county sheriffs, local activists, and the Department of Corrections one question: do we need more prison beds? The chair of the committee said the answer is yes, and that will guide discussions going into next year's legislative session.
It's kind of going to be brainstorming sessions and bring us the ideas, and I really have no idea where we're going and have no preference. I just want to solve the problem, and I think that's where most people are.
Another hot topic, the controversy over whether or not the Franklin County Prison Project was canceled. The Department of Corrections says it is still exploring that idea, along with expanding existing prisons. One person has died after a 2-vehicle crash this morning in Rogers. Police say it happened around 8:30 on South 26th Street. 2 people had to be removed from the vehicles, one with minor injuries, while the other was taken to the hospital in critical condition. Police on scene this morning did confirm to 5 News that that person later died. Arkansas State Police are investigating. Well, this is what I-49 in Fayetteville was looking like near exit 64 in Weddington Drive. All lanes were shut down this morning after chicken parts spilled on the road. Police say that crews are working to clear the mess, but northbound traffic has been pretty severely impacted today. Traffic is being redirected at the previous exit, and traffic right now is still moving along, but you can see those lanes are still closed as they're working to get that cleaned up. We'll do details this afternoon in a Fayetteville shooting that left a man with a gunshot wound to the leg. Fayetteville police say they responded to reports of multiple people firing guns in a parking lot near Parker's Sports Grill Wednesday night. A man was shot in the leg during a fight. Investigators say that same man later admitted to having cocaine in his truck and having a pistol during the fight. Officers found cocaine and a spent .45 caliber casing in the truck. The man was then treated and released from the hospital, and he is facing gun and drug possession charges. Well, in continuing coverage, a major settlement could have some wide-sweeping effects on social media. Meta has agreed to pay as much as $18 billion and add new safeguards to resolve claims that its platforms are addictive and harmful to children. Jared Hill has more.
Meta says it's making major changes after reaching a landmark settlement over claims the company behind Facebook and Instagram designed the platforms to entice, engage, and ultimately ensnare young users.
It will force transformative changes necessary to protect our children.
The tech giant has agreed to shell out up to $18 billion to dozens of states and territories, as well as add a slew of enhanced safety features for teens on the platform. That includes daily time limits, limits on nighttime access, stronger age verification checks, and parental controls. The company described the changes as an important step forward in supporting young users and challenged competitors to take up similar similar measures.
We need an industry-wide solution. We therefore call on our industry peers, TikTok and YouTube, to implement this new framework right away.
But it comes too late for parents like Victoria Hinks, whose 16-year-old daughter, Alexandra, took her own life.
I hope this isn't just, oh, this is the cost of doing business, and they go back to doing what they were doing.
A federal judge in California approved the agreement. Meta will pay at least $12 billion to the group of states that brought the lawsuit over the next decade. An additional $1 billion will go to Texas, which settled separately. And then another $5 billion is contingent on Meta's competitors agreeing to match that amount and adopt similar safeguards. Jared Hill, CBS News.
Additional changes on the platforms include a ban on plastic surgery filters, hiding light counts, as well as the ability to turn off autoplay. Meta still faces other similar lawsuits brought on by individuals, school districts, and other jurisdictions. The state is guaranteed at least $172 million under the settlement. Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders released this statement, calling the settlement a testament to the hard work of states fighting to protect kids online.